what we did before, and I mean, I did that. I came from 100th at Cross Nationals and coming off a heat stroke to being here now, so I'm nothing but grateful to be here, and obviously it's baby steps, and obviously I think I was capable of, maybe winning that thing today, but again, baby steps. So, and one thing at a time.
Yeah. When were you coming off heat stroke? At Nationals?
Yeah, sorry, I talked about this in an interview with the Stride Report recently. At ACC Cross Country, I had a heat stroke, and it messed up training for the rest of the season. So at Nationals, it was just kind of get in there, help the team, do what you can, and then from there we just shut it down and just started preparing for the indoor season.
And what about ACCs this year? Why didn't you race the indoors?
I got food poisoning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just small little setbacks that happened over the course of the season, and we navigated it correctly, and I mean it resulted in something good here, so that's what matters.
Were you starting to feel like you were a little cursed with some of these things happening, like just the food poisoning or the heat stroke popping up like that?
I mean, the heat stroke and cross, yeah, I mean there was like nothing I could do about that because I lost training for a week, and well, really 2 weeks. It was a week off and then a week of it was just a week of easy running, and then I didn't work out until 2 weeks after ACCs, so that was a special situation, but with food poisoning, it was just, all right, take a day off, take a day or two of easy jogging, and get right back to it. So I don't really let it affect me too much. I mean, these kind of setbacks happen to guys all the time, so I can't act like it's going to go perfectly for me or for everyone, because we probably don't know about some of the setbacks guys have done this year, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend and act like I've been through stuff that's worse or harder than anybody else in this field. So it's just a part of being an athlete, and you just got to navigate them correctly with your coaching staff and your inner circle, and it'll result in good things if you do it correctly.
You had a really good indoor season, but is there one specific race this year that just kind of gave you the confidence that, all right, I can compete for a win at the NCAA level?
Definitely the DMR. The DMR closing in 350 and winning that race, I really surprised myself. I thought, okay, I can split 353, 352. I was confident about that. And I just was like, all right, let's just win this thing. And going into that last bend, I was like, holy crap, we can do this. And I just surprised myself, and I crossed the line, and my teammate was like, dude, you just split 350, what's wrong with you? So that was kind of like, my moment, like, you're here, you're like at that level, it's no longer a question. So I know that I can keep doing this in the future, and I'm just so excited for us to come, and so grateful is the big thing.
You think 350, you had one in you when you spilled out the DMO? Like, were you surprised?
Yeah, I was surprised. That's what I was just saying. I was definitely surprised about the 350, but I mean, all my workouts pointed to being able to do it is just doing it and like out kicking Ethan Strand and stuff like that. That's what really gave me that confidence.
For the last 2 weeks,
with all the inconsistencies that you've had in training, do you derive more confidence from the races, like you said, running 350 and all these phenomenal times? Does that give you the confidence you need to say, look, I'm ready no matter what?
Yeah, that's part of it, and also just knowing like my mentality and the fact that we've been consistent for so long now. I mean, my freshman year and my senior year of high school, my biggest issue was just staying healthy. And I've seen this past year has proved if I literally just stay healthy for 6 months to a year, I make big jumps. And that's what's giving me that confidence. It's just consistency. And my number one goal above all is just stay healthy. That's all I care about right now. And I know if I stay healthy, then the rest will take care of itself.
There were a lot of men left in this race with 800 to go. I think we were all surprised to see how many men were still in the race with you guys hitting a pretty quick clip at that point. Were you surprised at that point, or like what was going through your mind when you saw 8, 10 men still in the lead pack?
I didn't know who was all behind me, but I mean, I figured like this is the NCAA, people are going to be here ready to rip. I mean, I was ranked 9th going into this race in the NCAA with Graham Blank, so I was like, okay, there's going to be guys ready to go. It's just a matter of who is the smartest tactically, who is the most engaged, and that's, at the end of the day, who's going to win.
Did you find yourself looking up at the big board at all, or no?
No, I was just engaged, but like I said, like the last 3 laps is where that lack of focus really burned me, but it's whatever. We'll improve.
Thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
Of course, thank you.